One of Ocala's best kept secret properties is sitting on a quiet cul-de-sac, and it just might be your next home. But if you're not ready for a phone call, in the description, and I'm also gonna have a QR code here, it's gonna be a VIP list. You can just put your criteria and some basic information and we'll get properties sent to you right away. And then whenever you're ready for that phone call, you can reach out to me directly. I have a webinar for first-time homebuyers. Also on that QR code and in the description, it's one of the second or third links. You can sign up, it's free. It's gonna be via Zoom where we go over the home buying process and some steps to avoid and some best practices. Since I'm in the mortgage and real estate industry, I can kind of give you an inside look at what both of those processes look like. So for that first-time homebuyer webinar, sign up for that as well. It's happening on a Thursday, like 1 or 2 Thursdays from now. One of the cool things I like about this property right away is right when you step outside, you can kind of see to the right, you have access to this very quiet cul-de-sac right over here. So if you don't know that, it means that this house is on the cul-de-sac exactly, because there's like another one there. But you can kind of have peace of mind if you have like kids or anything, then kind of walk over here, bicycles maybe, and just hang out right here in their neighborhood without probably having to worry about a lot of cars coming. There are still some cars back here, but there'll probably be less traffic since it's pretty much like a dead end right over there. And for those of you who are new here, my name is Joe Denny, Florida realtor and mortgage broker. I'm able to do one credit pull and I'm able to shop up to like 61 different lenders. That's one of the benefits of working with like an actual mortgage broker versus a traditional lender. We're able to shop all those different lenders. 9 out of 10 deals that we're seeing, we're beating out the other lenders, which is pretty cool. So if you're looking for help with buying a home anywhere in Florida, or selling a home, or just getting financing for a home or a refinance, consider me your resource. And in the description, got a bunch of links that you can reach out to me, get your pre-approval, subscribe to the channel. You know, we're on our way to 2,400 subscribers now. And on this channel, we're providing valuable resources around real estate in Florida. Today we're in Ocala. We were in Haines City recently. So we're all over the place. We're not scared to go in the outskirts where the growth is happening. Well, sometimes I am a little scared because some of the dirt roads scare me. But anyways, subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video, and let's check out this beautiful new construction home, just under $275,000. We're about 20 minutes from downtown Ocala, about an hour and a half away from Orlando, 15 minutes from Market Street at Heathbrook. So one of the main things that a lot of people say is, oh, there's not much to do in Ocala, but 15 minutes from here, you got the Market Street at Heathbrook, movie theaters, gyms, dining, entertainment. They got the Crumble Cookie, a bunch of Tesla chargers. And then not too far from there, you're gonna have the Target, a whole bunch of other stores, a second movie theater. So if your movie's not playing at one time in one movie theater, you can actually go to the other one. One of them is the Regal, and the other one, I forgot the name of it, but it's a luxurious one where you're gonna have like the seats that recline. It's a different experience, but you're gonna have access to 2 movie theaters within like a 20 to 30 minute radius. So if anybody tells you, oh, you're in the middle of nowhere, just take a visit out here and and kind of see what's out here. 25 minutes to the World Equestrian Center. So if you're all about horses, this is actually the horse capital of the world. 25 minutes to Silver Spring State Park. So if you like state parks as well, you're minutes from there. And they have downtown Ocala Farmers Market every Saturday, which is one of the local favorites. This is gonna be your living room area over here. You already know, dining there, you got that lanai out there. And then you're gonna have access to 2 of the rooms on this side of the house, and the primary is gonna be on the other side. Let's take a look. Let's go outside real quick and take a look at your lanai. A lot of homes in this price point don't actually have these lanais covered. Now it's not screened in, but you gotta get it screened in. This property itself is a 3-2 with a 2-car garage, sitting just under 1,500 square feet, brand new, 2025. brand new construction. You have the luxury vinyl flooring, vaulted ceiling, French doors, open concept dining kitchen layout, stainless steel appliances. And you got that nice oversized kitchen island as well. Let's go back inside real quick. You're not gonna have an HOA or a CDD, so you don't have to worry about that. You have that restricted free living. There goes your oversized kitchen island right there. It's gonna have well water and a septic for the sewer. Now, some people might ask, why well water, why septic? So no water bill and no sewer bill. It's gonna be lower monthly payments, more independence. You're often gonna have larger lot sizes and you're gonna have free water, and you only need the occasional pump on the well. So it's long-term savings right over there. It's your laundry room right over here. This one is listed at $270,000. So, you know, it's a really good price point for a 3.2s. If you could stretch a little bit of 280-ish, I could probably find you a 4-bedroom. This is gonna be your 2-car garage right over here. Before we go into your primary, let's hang out outside for a little bit. If you made it this far into the video, consider subscribing to the channel. Also, follow some of the social medias where we're gonna have behind the scenes look at some of these situations that we're in, these properties, and some of the behind the scenes videos, because there's like, for example, today I got 10 different showings. All those properties aren't gonna make it to be like 10 different videos. I just simply don't have enough time. But if you were to catch a glimpse at some of the homes that we're seeing and you're like, hey, I like that one, I will make it my mission if I can to go right back and make a video specifically for you on that actual property. So it actually is beneficial to follow the social medias, the TikToks, the Instagrams that you're gonna see up on the screen, because you're gonna get a behind the scenes look at what we got going on. And you know, you got kind of like the vaulted ceilings going on here, a massive island right over there, the ceiling fans here. Chandelier, light fixture, kind of low for me, but obviously the plan is to put like a seat right over there so you're not actually walking into it. And then you have this island here, right, which is oversized and has this cutout that like overflows, so you kind of could put a bunch of seats here lined up. And it's not like a basic shape either. You kind of got like this weird L shape going on here. So you have different people you can sit right over here, you know, just collaborating, the family, eating breakfast on a Sunday like today. Is today Sunday? Yeah, I'm doing a video on a Sunday. I'm always working. But yeah, you kind of like hang out here in the kitchen, and you got this upgraded countertops, and the cabinets have the crown molding on top as well with the stainless steel appliances. You know, you're under $300,000 and you got all these upgrades in this amazing house. So I wanted to go over what the numbers look like when you're buying a property. And I wanted to share my screen to kind of give you guys an idea of what that process looks like. So the property in question in the video is $270,000. So yeah, you can find brand new construction homes under $300,000. And this one that we're looking at here was $270K. It's just 3.2, but if you're looking for like 4-bedroom homes as well, just reach out to me. There's options in the area, not too far off. Brand new home, 2025, 1473 square feet. This one's on septic and well. But if you're looking for like public water, there are options as well in other properties. But for the sewage, septic seems to be very common in the Ocala area, but there are some areas where we can get public sewer as well. When it comes to property taxes, right now on the listing itself, you're gonna see the taxes on just the land value itself. So it has to get reassessed. And normally, that's when these buyers get like sticker shock a year later because they say, oh, my taxes went up. But what I used was the Marion County Property Appraiser Tax Estimator. It lets you pick which side of Ocala you're looking to move in, and you can just put a potential purchase price in there, and then it's gonna ask you if you're gonna homestead the property or not. And when I put some of that information in there, it spit out a number, just an estimate, around $4,300 a year, which should put you around $360 a month. Now, I have seen insurance a little bit lower than this, but A random estimate is $125 a month. These are the numbers that we're gonna use to go over some of these estimates, and there is no HOA. We're also not gonna be in a flood zone either. So let's talk about the first scenario, which is the FHA 3.5% down. It's one of the most popular scenarios, and what we're gonna look at is the PITI, which is principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. So a down payment on $270,000 of 3.5% down puts you at about $94.50, which puts the loan amount right around $261. Now, depending on when you buy, the rate could be different. This is just a rate that was pulled up today, 6.25%. The rates go up and down. Assuming that, the principal and interest are gonna be $1,602. Taxes and insurance, being $358 and $125, puts the total PITI right around low 2000s. So expect a payment of around $2,100 to maybe $2,200, $2,300 a month. If you're doing conventional 5% down payment's around $13,500, loan amount's $256, pretty similar interest, PITI, and then with the PMI, the taxes, insurance, you're floating around low 2000s as well. So in the FHA and the conventional low down payment options, you'll be right around the low to mid 2000s. Now for VA, 100% financing, which is 0% down, there's not gonna be a down payment, so you're financing all of it. Rate's gonna be there. Monthly is gonna be right around $21.46 a month. So that's the estimate right there for a VA. Now USDA, depending on when you're watching the video, if this is still a USDA area, you'll be able to put $0 down. There's still gonna be closing costs when you're buying it with USDA, but we could try to get the seller to give you some concessions to help you with that. $270, it's gonna be the rate, principal and interest, taxes, insurance. You're gonna be floating around the low 2000s as well. Now, there are down payment assistance programs available. So some of them are forgivable, some of them are not. So you can use a down payment assistance program. The thing about down payment assistance is that the money isn't free. So there's a common misconception that it's down payment assistance, so the money's free. Well, what happens is sometimes it's a second loan with a higher interest rate, or it's a second loan without a higher interest rate, but your first loan has a higher interest rate, so it's still somehow a higher interest rate. But I haven't seen yet a completely free down payment assistance program. So this one assumes a 7.125 interest rate, puts the payments a little bit higher, not too crazy, but you'll be able to get help with down payment. And in this scenario, if we're able to ask the seller to give us concessions as well towards the closing costs, you'll be in a good situation because you have down payment covered and your closing costs covered. I actually have a contract like that right now where we're using a DPA program through Click and Close, and we're getting massive seller concessions combined, and the total out of pocket for the buyer is gonna be like $1,000 to $2,000 at closing. It's pretty cool. So let's talk about some of the location highlights. We're in Silver Spring Shores, so there's different sections to Ocala. There's Silver Springs, there's Marion Oaks, there's Liberty Triangle, Denellen, Rainbow Park. You have all these different sections. This property is in the Silver Spring Shores. So 10 minutes to Silver Spring State Park, 15, 20 minutes to downtown Ocala. Every Saturday you have the farmer's market. Market Street at Heathbrook, about 25 minutes. You have the movie theater there, there's dining, there's entertainment, there's the Crumble, and then right down the street, you're gonna have the Target, another movie theater, the Best Buy, a whole bunch of other stores as well. The Paddock Mall's down the street as well. World Equestrian Center, depending on traffic, 25, 30 minutes. Theme parks in Orlando, about an hour and a half. And then if you go to Gainesville, you're about an hour away from Gainesville. These are gonna be some of the benefits of like septic and well. But if you're not into septic and well, let me know and I can get you a property list that doesn't have that. No monthly city water or sewer bill. New systems equal low maintenance and more control and cost savings. So there's a lot of opinions on what's better, septic or well. I'll let you decide on what option you like better. That's pretty much a breakdown of what the numbers might look like and where we are in Ocala with this property itself. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. If you've watched this far, consider subscribing to the channel. I drop multiple times a month. I'm trying to get it from like weekly to like multiple times a week, but there's always new videos popping up. And what's awesome is I have a playlist. I have different playlists on my channel. So like if you're looking only in Ocala, I have playlists for that. Looking in Haines City, Poinciana, Orlando, St. Cloud, Kissimmee, cover all of Florida. So if there's a city that you haven't seen me cover, drop it down in the comments, and what I'll do is when I have time, I'll make it out to that city and find around a few opportunities of new construction to kind of start filming out there. Funny story is one of my clients recently sent me to a different city that I've never been to. While there, I made 3 or 4 videos, and then a new client finds me because of a video that I made there in that new city. So it helps me tremendously if you just tell me, hey, where are you looking? That way I can kind of like cater to you and send properties to you in those areas. I'm not scared to drive the distance. I drove 4 hours one time for a potential showing. It was like back and forth 4 hours. So I'm willing to get in the car and go, but that's it. We're at the end of the video. The drone's going up. It's gonna go in the air. It's gonna be a little harder to get the aerial views that I normally do because there's a lot of trees here. And I've actually crashed one drone before, and I don't want to crash this other one. Had it for over a year or 2 now, so I'm doing great. I don't want to crash it yet. This one does not have obstacle avoidance. The other one didn't either, but the next one I get will. So I'll be better to maneuver around these trees and everything. That's pretty much it. Subscribe to the channel, and thank you for watching.